Hi, my name is Patrick Ryan, otherwise known as Huge Cow Patty, or HCP for short, and this is CrossWord Gaming Talking Heads. Today, I want to talk about the PSN outage. So, PSN has been out for on and off for most of its users for a day or two now. I don't have a PS4. This is not something that I'm experiencing personally because I don't have any reason to get on PSN. This is something that I think happens a lot with Sony. I do have a PS3, I do have a Vita, I did have a PS4 for a little while before I traded it in for my Switch. I know firsthand PSN goes down, and PSN goes down a lot. And it goes down a lot more than Xbox Live does. That's not to say that Xbox Live doesn't go down. Xbox Live absolutely has its problems. But I don't think I have to remind any of you PlayStation fans, especially if you've been a PlayStation fan for a very long time, that on the PS3, when PlayStation Network launched, there was a Christmas, and I can't remember exactly what year it was, where PSN was just down for like a month. And they didn't say anything to anybody, and they weren't really talking about it. And this is basically what I'm saying is this is something that has been going on with the PlayStation brand for a while. And it certainly has gotten better since they started charging for PSN, but it's something that they need to get under wraps. It doesn't look good when, how are you going to tell people that the best version of Battlefront 2 is on PlayStation when you can't even get online to play it? I mean, that doesn't look good. I know a lot of you are like, what best version of Battlefront 2? The game's garbage, and you're probably right. I haven't played it. But I hear that the loot box system is just completely... Well, of course, I've heard that. I have ears and eyes, and I look into this kind of stuff. It's a problem, and I think it's something that they really need to address. And it's not... It has nothing to do with why I traded my PS4. And I traded my PS4 in because I just wasn't enjoying it. But I know there's a lot of people out there that are probably very frustrated about this. You pay whatever it is, $50, $60 a year for a service, and it's just down, like, fairly regularly. And that's not a good thing. And they really need to get this fixed. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But trust me, while people aren't playing on their PlayStations because PS Now is down, they're enjoying things like Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass. That's actually another thing with PlayStation Now being, or PlayStation Network being down. I'm sure that means PlayStation Now is not working because they're both part of the kind of the same thing. I don't actually know this for a fact. If you are a PlayStation Network subscriber and you also use PlayStation Now and you know that PS Now is not being affected about this, then please let me know and correct me. I certainly don't want to be spreading false information. The point of this show is to just kind of sit down and talk. I didn't necessarily do a whole butt ton of research about it. It's just something I've heard about and wanted to talk about the history of PlayStation Network having outages and this being kind of a bad thing. But, Xbox Live doesn't experience our outages like this. You don't ever hear Steam going down, at least not that I know of. So, yeah. Sony, get it together. I mean, at least we can say you have an online service, unlike Nintendo. Come on, Nintendo. I like you guys, but I gotta admit, when you're kind of falling behind, Sony's service might be down, but at least they have a service to be down. Alright, anyway, that's going to do it for me for this episode. This is Patrick with CrossWord Gaming Talking Heads. Have a good one. I'll see you around. Love you guys.